Hi there, welcome and welcome back. My name's Jenny and this is the Darkest Light Oracle. We are going to be doing a reading for the sign of Aries. So if you've got sun, moon, or rising sign in Aries, then there may be a message in here for you today. So let's go ahead, Aries. We are going to jump right in and see what your reading has to say today. Okay. Oh, and we have a really good situation in our past. Looks like maybe a lot of money. Oh, maybe. We'll see here. Let's see what the cards have to say. So, we've got a 9 of Pentacles, a 10 of Pentacles, and the Justice card. So, I feel like something really just got into balance with this Justice card here. So Justice is all about balance, right? It is balancing the scales. If something was feeling out of balance, I'm getting the vibe that this is when it went back into balance. These two cards here are just beautiful cards, beautiful energy. The 9 and 10 of Pentacles is all about like putting in the work and reaping the rewards, right? There was probably something where you put a lot of work into it. And then the balance was that you finally got the money, right? You finally got the things that made you feel abundant. This has to do with wealth. It also could have to do with property with this 10 of Pentacles. But it's also, if you look, it's got family on it as well, right? So for some people, the things that make them feel rich is family, friends, community. And then this 9 of Pentacles is really just like this lady is, just in her garden. She's got everything growing. She's got her luxurious clothes, right? And I feel like that was the era that you were in then, is just this beautiful, abundant, luxurious energy. So now we've got the end of a cycle. We've got the World, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Wands. So I feel like since we've got the World and 2 pages, there's definitely something going on with the internet here. Could be Facebook messaging, Instagram, all of those things. But we've got 2 pages here. So I feel like you're talking to multiple people. Or multiple people are watching you or reaching out to you. But there's some sort of conversations happening. And I almost feel like it's kind of a back and forth type thing. So the World has to do also with, the completion of a cycle, right? That is the last step where you have gone through all this stuff. You learned the lesson. Things are closing out. You're starting to also start on new things, and maybe that is where this, all these people show up. But with these pages, we've got a lot of messages. We've got a lot of thought happening because we've got the swords. We've also got the Page of Wands here, which is a very fiery, youthful energy. So we're also growing and creating something here as well. So that's a beautiful energy. So I feel like you're maybe, coming out of this place where everything was cushy and beautiful, and you kind of maybe kicked things into gear and started taking a new direction, right? Maybe you were focused on your career or something before. Now something else. Now you're focused on something else. So Aries, we've got this Temperance card here in your future. So the Temperance is all about going with the flow. So wherever this is taking you, I feel like it's just going to kind of flow in this direction, and then it's going to keep flowing. The Temperance card to me also has to do with being patient, And then also divine guidance. So you may be feeling guided. You may, in the future, you may notice some signs. I mean, really, you may be already seeing them with this world card. You may be already feeling the pull in a different direction. You may be already feeling the pull in a different direction. So we're going to go ahead, Aries, and we're going to take a couple of challenge cards. And then also, I do want to say, if you are liking these videos, give it a like, leave me a comment, let me know. I love to hear how they resonate, or if they do. And then also subscribe if you have not yet done so. It really helps out the channel, and I really appreciate it. So Aries, we're gonna go ahead. Oh, we've got cards just jumping out everywhere. I do have one card that fell out that I was right side up. The King of Wands, or Knight of Wands here in the challenge. Okay, and then we've got the Seven of Wands. So yeah, you're definitely trying to do something here, but you're stalling. So maybe you're thinking of doing something on the internet. Maybe you want to be a YouTuber. I don't know. But something on the internet, maybe taking your business online, something like that. But these cards here are telling me that you're having trouble going for it and doing it and actually putting the actions behind it. And then also you're having an issue planning. So this Seven of Swords, there is a little bit of like a sneaky element of it. So if this requires any kind of grace or moves where you need to plan things out and kind of be tactical, that's a little bit of a challenge. And then this Knight of Wands is just pure fiery energy. It has to do with being courageous. Like, look at this guy. He's just, got his helmet on and he's just, galloping for it. And that's where your issue is. And really, if you look at both of these cards, someone is moving forward, right? But, oh, sorry, my camera. There we go, the light. So, but if you look at this Seven of Swords, that guy's looking behind him. He's still going forward, but he's looking behind. And I feel like that kind of really speaks to what the challenge is that it's trying to point out to you. So we're going to go ahead, Aries. We're going to take a couple of guidance cards here and see what they have to say. Okay, so we've got the Sun and the Ten of Swords. So, yeah, we've got another horse. So we've got a couple of horses here. So I feel like maybe there's a trip that is in order that you need to take, because one of them was in the challenge area. The other one is here in your guidance. But the Sun here is all about being content, right? And just being, letting your light shine, being bright and sunny. That is, all of the things that this card has to do with. And really just, it does have to do a little bit with like your inner child, right? Being playful, creative, imaginative, all of those things that as an adult, sometimes we are not that good at anymore. Like, it's really about embracing those qualities in yourself. So whatever this project is, I have a feeling that you need to get creative, and that will help those ideas flow. Maybe also help you get the courage to take these next steps that are up in your challenge area. And then this Ten of Swords here is really the end of a cycle. So it's really just like letting you know that something here is done. And it really, like this card that's looking behind, right? That there's no looking back, right? You got to keep going forward. Whatever's back there is done. And really just look at the difference between these cards. It is literally night and day. Like that is very, very interesting. But with this Ten of Swords too, it could be speaking to like a swift end as well. So it's just letting you know like things need to end, and it needs to end now. Because you've got something here that you're being guided to do. So that's very interesting. We are going to go ahead and take a couple more cards here for our future. So if you want to see what these future cards are, you can go over to, you can click the link in the box. It'll take you over to Vimeo where you can watch the extended reading. I'm also going to grab another card for guidance here since we've got this really brutal looking Ten of Swords. I'd like to see if there's any more guidance. And then I want to take a couple more cards for what you need to know here about this situation. I got 3 cards there. All right, so Aries, thank you so much for watching this. I really appreciate it. Like I said before, if you are not yet a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe, give it a like, leave a comment. And if you do want to watch that extended video, click the link. It'll take you over to Vimeo, and I will see you over there. Bye.